Hey there, it's Sarah, finally back with another 12 minutes of exercise for you after a summer break that was too short for me and the kids, but definitely too long to be away from my 12-minute fit videos. So today we're back and we're talking about posture. Poor posture can lead to headaches, it can lead to muscle pain and tension, and it also can slow your digestion, which can cause heartburn. But when we improve our posture, not only do we improve our confidence and we boost our mood and our self-esteem, but we also lessen the frequency of those headaches, we decrease our risk of injury, and we decrease that muscle tension and pain. So today we're going to strengthen those posture muscles of the upper back and shoulders with 6 blocks of work. Within each block we have 4 rounds of exercise, 20 seconds each, 5-second break in between, and we get 30 seconds of rest between each 4 rounds of exercise, which adds up to 12 minutes because this is 12-minute fit. So we're going to get started. Our first 20 seconds will be on all fours, and we're going to be down on the floor for the entire workout. So if you would like to grab a mat or make sure you're somewhere comfortable, because we will be on the knees quite a bit and we will lay on the belly. So I have my mat folded in half for some extra cushion for my knees. If you would like to do the same, feel free. If you need to pause your video for a second to grab your mat or find a comfortable space, let's do that. Let's grab some water if you'd like, but it's only 12 minutes and it's some gentle exercise today. So let's get started. On those hands and knees, 20 seconds. We're just going to warm up the upper back and shoulders with a simple cat-cow. So hands under shoulders, knees under hips, and you're just rounding the back and then arching the back. And when we do that, we're pulling the shoulder blades apart, tucking the chin and the tailbone in towards the belly button, then dropping that belly towards the mat and pulling those shoulders back and down, tailbone up. And we're just going to do this for 20 seconds. At the bell, take 5 seconds to realign the spine, belly button up and in. We're going to rotate the arms up and back, and then back and forward. And then we're going to do the other arm, up and back and forward. Just controlled giant arm circles, warming up the upper back here. Keep that spine neutral. Take a second, stretch it out. Next time, pick an arm to start, whichever one, doesn't matter. You're going to reach it forward, pull the elbow in by the ribs, and then reach it back out. You're taking that elbow out wide to pull it into the ribs, and then reaching it forward. Keeping that elbow up in line with the shoulder, and keeping that other shoulder strong. So we're pushing through that opposite palm as we bring that shoulder blade in towards the spine, and the elbow by the ribs. Shake it out. We're going to switch arms. Other arm up in front, elbow back and in. Keeping that elbow up in line with the shoulder, keeping those shoulders and hips square to the floor, belly button up tight. We're already really warm through the upper back. Those rear deltoids, stretch it out. Child's pose. We're going to be in a child's pose for our next block of work. So start down with the hips back by the heels, the arms stretched out in front, and we're just going to alternate arm lifts from here. So you're going to tuck your chin towards the chest, and at the bell, pick up one arm, set it down, pick up the other hand, and set it down. Ready? Here we go. Just 20 seconds. Lengthen the spine, tuck the chin, lift one hand, lift the other hand. Arm is straight. Opposite palm is pushing down into the floor. And just lift as high as you can without lifting the body. Shake it out. Pick an arm. And we're just going to circle it back towards the hip and then bring it back in front. Same arm. Circle it back towards the hip. Circle forward. Tap it down. Press that opposite hand into the floor. Keep the shoulders as square as you can. And make that arm as big as you can. Quick rest, we're going to switch sides. Up and around. Opposite palm pressing down. So you might find that one side has more mobility than the other side, and that is totally normal. If your arm circles aren't quite as big as mine, no worries. We all have different levels of mobility. All right, next one. You can rest your forehead down. You're going to pick up both arms and pull both elbows in towards those ribs and then extend them back in front. So you can rest the forehead down here as you pull elbows in, reach forward, making a big W with those arms, pulling the elbows in and then reaching back up in front. Just 2 more seconds. Quick stretch. You've got 30 seconds. And next we're going to be on the belly with those elbows right under our shoulders. And I can no longer see my timer. So we're going to have to trust the belly. Elbows right under those shoulders. Make a little triangle with your thumb and forefingers. Pull those shoulders back and down. Give those glutes a little squeeze. Push into the palms. And you're just going to lift the elbows up and then tap them down. Lift up and tap down. Press into those palms. Pull those shoulders back and down. And maybe just lightly tap those elbows on the floor and then back up. Quick rest. Choose an arm. You're going to reach it forward. And then you're just going to pull elbow in, reach it forward. Opposite elbow and forearm is pressing into the floor. Shoulders are staying back and down. Chest is lifted. And it's a big row. In towards those ribs. Extend back out. Quick rest. And we switch sides. So pull the shoulders back and in. Press the opposite forearm and elbow down. Reach forward, pull back with the other arm. Keep that spine long, so kind of pull the chin towards the chest, peek towards the floor. Stay strong in that other side that's not moving. At the belly, you get 5 seconds to set your self back up for some more press ups. So shoulders back and down, palms pushing into the floor. Lift up, challenge yourself this time. Don't let those elbows come all the way down. Lift up and then back down. Of course, if you need to tap them down, go ahead. At the belly, you get a little break. Press it back to child's pose. Here it is. Stretch it out. Whew. We are going to be on the belly for the next 2 blocks. We are halfway through this workout. Already 6 minutes, done. You're going to lay down on your belly. Take your arms out wide. And we're just going to lift up and down, up and down. If you need some support, you will tent your fingers. 20 seconds, let's go. Up and down. Those fingertips can be light on the floor, but you need to roll those shoulders back and down. Keep your gaze towards the floor. Make sure that that spine is long, so tuck the chin. Up and down. Squeeze the glutes as you lift. Support that low back. If you need a short child's pose, you've got 5 seconds. Arms are back out, and we're just going to rock from one side to the other. Tap the palm or press into the palm and lift even higher with that opposite hand. Keeping those hip bones down on the mat as we twist and lift. If you need a child's pose at the bell, take it. You've got 5 seconds. Choose an arm to start. Both arms are out, and we just lift one side. The other hand stays down, and we lift with a little twist if you can, pulling that shoulder blade in towards the spine, keeping the arms straight. Lift and twist. At the belly, you get 5 seconds to stretch it out, and then we're switching sides. Make sure you're still squeezing those glutes. We want to protect that low back. Press the opposite palm down, lift and twist. Take a little peek at that hand that's lifting up. And then think about pulling that shoulder blade in towards the spine. Lift and twist. You get a 30-second break at the bell. So take it to a child's pose. And we'll stretch out that upper back. We'll be back on the belly. Quick stretch. And then we're going back to some chest lifts, but this time our arms will be straight out in front. So plant the tops of the feet to the floor, thumbs towards the ceiling, thumbs up for a great posture workout. And we're just going to lift the chest. lift those arms, keeping that chin tucked and the gaze towards the floor. Squeeze the glutes, lift up, tap down, up and down. Pulling those shoulders back and in. Remembering to breathe. Quick child's pose if you need it at the belly. Because we're staying on the belly. And we're going to make a big letter Y with our arms. So reach towards the corners. Thumbs are still up. Lift up and down. Up and down. Pull those shoulders back towards those back ribs. Keep that chin down. As you fatigue, your lifts might be getting smaller. It feels like mine are. Quick child's pose when you need it. And now we're going to take the arms out wide. We're going to keep the thumbs up, and we're going to lift up and down, up and down. Think about pulling those knuckles back just a little bit as you lift. Don't forget to breathe. And we're really feeling the back now. Child's pose if you need it. Now we're going to make that W with our legs extended. So pull the elbows in and then reach forward. Your knuckles face the ceiling this time. And lift the chest as you pull those elbows in. Keep your gaze at the floor. Squeeze those glutes. And squeeze those shoulder blades in. You get a 30-second rest. And we've only got one more round. It looks exactly like your first round, which should feel great right now, starting with some cat-cows. I think the spine might need it. Those back muscles might need it. So we're gonna come to all fours. We're gonna pull the belly button up and in, push through the palms, and in 5 seconds, just start to release with a rounding of the back and an arch, pulling that belly down. Really exaggerate the movement. Exhale as you round. Inhale as you arch. Five-second rest at the bell. And we're going to alternate those arm circles. So keep a neutral spine. Keep the hips and shoulders square. Reach up and back. And then forward and down. Pressing into that opposite palm. Keeping that spine long and straight for about 5 more seconds. All right, pick an arm. You're going to reach it forward. Pull that elbow in and extend back out. In and out. Stay really strong through that opposite shoulder. The arm that's not moving is pressed firmly into the floor through the palm. Belly button is up and in, and that elbow is staying lifted. I know those back muscles are tired, but we're not going to let that elbow drop. We're going to make those muscles stronger. Other side, reach forward, pull in, reach out. Reach and extend. Row it in. We're nearing the end of this workout. Really pull that shoulder blade back and in.
Activity completed.
There's your 12 minutes of upper back work. Stretch it out. Grab some water. Maybe do a couple more cat-cows. And if you've got 12 more minutes, why not do another workout? If not, get back to your day, because I know we are all busy, and I appreciate you spending 12 minutes with me. I will be back soon with another 12-minute workout for you. Thanks again.